Over the past 50 years, South Texas Blood and Tissue has provided for patients at more than 100 hospitals. They've helped people battling cancer, chronic disease, and traumatic injuries. Our Jessica Coombs introduces us to a family whose lives were changed by people who gave blood.
It's probably the hardest thing a parent can do, having to see your child suffer and not be able to stop it.
Abnormal hemoglobin changes the shape of red blood cells for sickle cell patients, paving an unpredictable path for those living with the disease.
I'll have very good periods where my health's doing perfectly and I'm living normally, and I'll have very bad times where it's like I'm in the hospital like almost every other week.
Jacob's courage carried him through a childhood in and out of the hospital.
So, middle school he starts band, and him asking me, do you think I'll be able to march, when I get to high school, and having to say, probably not, baby, it's gonna be too hard on you.
A positive outlook and tenacity driving his determination to pursue music, marching all the way through high school and even performing in front of thousands during Fiesta.
He loves a challenge, he loves proving people wrong.
Jacob's resilience set a precedent for his family as they faced a second sickle cell diagnosis with his sister, Olivia.
She was just sick constantly. It would be something simple like her, hitting her knee too hard, or, falling and landing on her knee, and it would trigger pain and she'd be in the hospital for a week.
Life changed for the siblings after starting blood transfusions at the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center.
If you were to look at, say, Olivia before transfusions to now, she's a different child.
The treatment opened doors to what had seemed impossible. Olivia is now on her high school's drill team, and Jacob is gearing up for college, but their treatment is dependent on donors.
We don't want patients waiting to get blood. We don't want patients being told, yeah, we don't have that blood right now.
Blood donations dropped nearly 30% during the summer. For those with a rare blood type like Jacob, getting the blood they need can be even harder.
It's O negative, and so there is a little bit of a struggle every once in a while to get that blood.
We've found this treatment that helps them so much, and it's just it hangs on, donations and how much blood is available. So that's kind of still scary for the future.
All it takes is 1 hour, and that donation can save up to 3 lives, like Olivia and Jacob's.
It helps people out there, not just with sickle cell, but also people with cancer. It helps a broad spectrum of people, and it's honestly one of the best things that you can do.
Taking detours from his diagnosis and turning them into directions, Jacob's focus stays forward.
When you look into the future for yourself, are you scared at all?
No, I'm ready to take it on.
Well, to mark 50 years, South Texas Blood and Tissue is asking for donors to commit to 4 donations throughout the year. And our KENS 5 team is helping with our very own blood drive. Bill Taylor is live inside the Bloodmobile where KENS 5 employees are contributing. And Bill, I gave about an hour ago, and I feel great.
I'm so glad you did that, Deb. It was so easy. We're going to bring you out here to the Bloodmobile later this half hour. But right now it's time for you to get involved. 210-731-5590. 731-5590. That's what's standing in between you and saving a life. How often on a Wednesday do you have the opportunity to save someone's life? Literally. Call right now, 210-731-5590, and make an appointment to donate blood. You'll go to any one of the 5 San Antonio locations or any one of the 9 in the San Antonio metro area. And it's such an easy process, as Deb just mentioned, and you can save a life, like the one of Jared. Jared's 14 years old, and I want you to meet this great young man. How you doing today, brother?
I'm good.
Listen, you were diagnosed with leukemia at the age of 9, and you would have to have transfusions. Tell me what it was like before and after a crucial transfusion.
So before, it felt like almost like when you have a fever, you just feel really down. You don't want to do anything, low on energy. You don't feel like doing much. But then after I get a transfusion, it's like it sprung up. I would want to do a lot of things. I would want to get out. I would want to do stuff. I wouldn't want to stay cooped up. It felt like you were being recharged almost.
How important is it? You know a lot of other teenagers your age that are fighting cancer. How important is it that people donate blood?
It is really important because it sorry, it like refreshes you, and it'll. I'm trying. I have it. It'll.
Right, it'll make such a difference.
Yeah, it'll make a big difference, and it's important because there's more. It's like there's more to help you fight this illness that you have.
And I think too, like, it's so important that people are helping each other.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, no one asked for this, and here you are diagnosed with leukemia, and you're in need of this blood.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it was really important, and actually on this past Sunday, it was 2 years ago that I was cancer free. I had finally rung the bell.
Yes.
But on that same day, right before I did, I was like low on energy. I was groggy. I didn't feel like doing anything. And then I got a really, really important blood transfusion, which actually ended up being my last. And I just sprung back up, and I felt like getting up and getting out of there, and I did it. I was cancer free finally.
Cancer free, my man.
Yeah.
God bless you, Jared. That's so cool, bro. So cool. 210-731-5590 to make the difference in someone's life. Let's do some weather. We've got some downpours out there. Live radar right now. San Antonio not seeing too much in the city, but a lot of areas getting a little pop-up thunder shower. Nothing severe, but